Next stitch we're gonna use in this video or in this course, we're gonna use a double crochet. So I have my 10 stitches or 10 chains that I made. I just like redo this again. And now it's time to make our double crochet. So if you remember from the last chapter that we had a single crochet, you make one extra chain to build up the elevation of the next row, right? For the double crochet, you need to make 3. Okay, you need to make 3 or 2, like it depends, 2 or 3, but usually it's 3. Okay, you need to have 3 stitches or 3 chains extra. So this is a basic. Okay, so now I'm gonna make another 3 chains. So 1 2 3, and as you can see, I'm holding my finger with the last chain that I made from my 10 chains. Okay, so I have 1 2 3, I have 3 extra chains. So next I'm gonna skip these 3 because they are the elevation of the stitch. I'm not gonna do anything to them. I'm gonna go to this one, which is my first stitch or the first chain from my 10 chains that I made. I'm gonna go in this one, so I'm holding with my finger so I can see. So I have 1 2 3, and I know I go to the 4th one from here. Okay, and now what we're gonna do, we're gonna yarn over before doing anything. In a single crochet we didn't, but for the double crochet we need to yarn over once, just like that, and then go to the loop as we did before, with the upper loop from our V. So I have 3, right? So the first thing, we need to take this out to have a very nice loop like this, and then I'm gonna yarn over, go through the first loop that we have here right now, just like that, and pull up. As you can see, I'm pulling up to the elevation of my 3 chains that I made. As you can see, I have a gap in here. This is the elevation. It's kind of a wider stitch. Okay, so I'm gonna have it like this, holding with my finger my work just like this, so everything is fixed. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna yarn over again and take the yarn with my hook to the first 2 loops. So this one is out, so the first 2 loops is these 2, so I'm gonna go like this and let it slip. So I have 2 loops left, and I have my first like row of the double crochet. Okay, and again I'm gonna yarn over. This is the second, which is a double, and yarn over through 2. So now I finished my first double crochet, and as you can see, you can see the difference here. It's really wider than the single crochet. Let's do it again. So I need that elevation. I have 1 2 3. You can add 2, but basically you need to add 3 chains before doing a double crochet. So again, I'm gonna go to the next one. I still have 1 loop. I'm gonna yarn over before going through that loop and go through my chain, take a double loop just like that, yarn over from that loop only at first, and grab the yarn to make my elevation of the stitch like that, and then yarn over and go through the first 2, and yarn over, go the second 2 until I have 1. Basically, you normally need to have 1 loop on your hook, except for the clusters and other complicated kind of stuff that we're gonna see next on that course when we do our snowflake. But normally you need to have 1 hook so you can have like something to keep working on, you know. So let's go to the next one. Again, I'm gonna yarn over, go through that one. Okay, here, yarn over, go through the first one only, like grab the yarn to have my elevation, then yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. So I have 1 2 3. I have 3 double crochet right now. The first one doesn't count as anything right now because this is the elevation of my work. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna yarn over, go through the next loop, upper loop, yarn over from that loop only, and take the yarn, grab it to the elevation of the stitch, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. Now I have 4. See that? It's way wider than the single crochet. And again, continue as you normally do. I'm gonna finish. And see, it's pretty easy when you get used to it. Become way easier. You just need practice at first. If you know how to hold the yarn and hold your hook and you have a nice tension, be way easier. So now I finished my 10 double crochet. As you can see, looks so beautiful. So this is the second stitch that we need to know to this course. So let's go to the next step.